All right, let's get into this next request. Speaking of which, it's 100% beef. It would help if I pulled up the right link. There we go, Hatter. You can do this.
Everyone has been complaining about this Earth for a while, so I took the liberty and created a whole new world with my own two hands. I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but I have a lot of questions how I pulled this off myself. So I'll have to postpone my press conference with ABC News. Remind me to call them later. I'm too exhausted from creating a whole new world right now. Now, I figured that I'm in my own little world too much. A lot of people told me that. It's a great place. Can you blame me? And I should share that world with others. One thing led to another, and pretty soon everyone was in my own little world. It was just that great. My own little world, I decided to name Witness, after me, of course. Gotta remind people who recreated you. It's the same as the real world without the coronavirus or any other disease. I've made everyone on this earth, Witness, have no arguments. Everyone was recreated with a little thing called respect. No more wars, heated arguments on Twitter, or just hatred in general. Yes, I even removed the word jerk from the English language because no one used it anymore in this world. However, there's one change I made that I felt would really improve society. I replaced all of this world's food with just mashed potatoes. That's all you can eat because literally, that's the only thing you can eat. I thought everyone would love this change, but people got sick of them after a couple of days and begged me to bring back pizza, spaghetti, burgers, and fries and tacos. I should have listened to them after a week because we had our first world war. Yeah.
Let's finish up 100% beef's request.
I could go for some beef.
How mashed potatoes started a world war.
Pizza, spaghetti, burgers, and fries and tacos. I should have listened to them after a week because we had our first world war. Yes. 1 week into this world and we already have a world war. I guess everyone just got hateful again. More than on Earth, everyone in the world was a jerk. More than on Earth, everyone in this world was a jerk. Every single person. I had to say that twice for emphasis, not because I got the script wrong. People were being canceled on Twitter if they talked positively about mashed potatoes. If you said you liked mashed potatoes, you might as well turn yourself into the police because liking mashed potatoes actually became illegal. That's why if anyone that likes mashed potatoes goes out to eat mashed potatoes in public, they'll have to put on a show and act like they don't like them. People are getting shot over their positive opinion on mashed potatoes. It's actually the most offensive word in the English dictionary in this world. I then had enough of this, and I called a world announcement as their creator because it was getting ridiculous. I addressed the world and told everyone if they want to go back to the original world, they're free to go. The poor chumps, about 3/4 of them, went back would rather suffer from cancer, the pandemic, racism, starvation, poverty, and worst of all, 100% beast music than eat mashed potatoes every day. But the 1/4 stayed and were grateful. They can eat mashed potatoes and not feel guilty anymore. About time I felt appreciated for ending so many tragedies in this world. From going to this world and not in that world, I mean. So after the ungrateful people returned to the other world, the hate vanished because everyone left on my planet loved mashed potatoes or just realized my world is just better than the real world and put up with eating mashed potatoes every day. It's a good deal. I'd take mashed potatoes over cancer every day. I went back to Earth just to record this video for you. Since the World War of mashed potatoes is over, I don't got to keep an eye on things in that world. One thing that changed is since that mashed potatoes is optional again on this Earth instead of my world, everything is back to normal. I even wiped everyone's memory of this new world because I wanted everyone to enjoy mashed potatoes again. I didn't want to strip anyone of the blessing mashed potatoes brings in so many people's lives. I understand if you don't believe me. I wiped your memory so you literally can't understand what I'm saying right now. My name is Witness. I tell true and fake stories. It's up to you to decide if they're real or not. You could not believe me, but I am the witness. Thank you for listening. Subscribe to me for making a whole new world and leave a like because of how hard it was to do so. Appreciate you guys. I'm going back to my own little world now. Well, it's little compared to all the people of this world. I'll talk to you later.
My question is, how are you gonna do yourself like that? 100% beef. Like you're listing all these famines and all these really bad, hateful things, and you're like, and worst of all, 100% beef's music. Like, how are you gonna do yourself like that? Nipson has something to say. He's like, I don't know what the hell I just listened to.
That's exactly what I had to say. That's the only thing I had to say, really. Other than the fact that making mashed potatoes the only source of food seems incredibly unviable just off of the sheer fact that you'd run out of the supply quite quickly, I feel like. Like, we need that diversity specifically for that reason. Also, I hate mashed potatoes. I truly despise them. Like, that's my least favorite food, period. And everybody looks at me like I'm a psychopath for it, but I don't know, I just can't. I can't eat mashed potatoes. I think it's the texture.
Yeah, we'll check them out, Sarah.
Interesting story, though. I was
Now, here's the
captivated, to say the
question.
least.
Is it true or is it false?
Like I said, I just don't see it as a viable potential due to the fact that you'd run out of potatoes quite quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and say that one was false. But
Alright.
somewhere in a parallel dimension where potatoes grow on trees and dogs shit them, I believe it 100%.
Dog shit the potatoes or the trees?
Both.
Ouch.
Well, they're not full-size trees, bro. Like, a potato tree that a dog shits out starts as like a seed. It's not like, come on, there's science to things. Don't be a fucking illogical maniac.
I'm sorry.
Oh, dude, my neck is
I'm gonna be real though. My Irish ass loves potatoes. I don't mind potatoes. I hate the potato flakes that you. No. If
I
I'm gonna
like-
have potatoes, they got to be real potatoes.
I like potatoes in every form except mashed potatoes. I can eat them literally any other way, just not mashed.
100% beef. Like, you're giving me inspiration. So now you're gonna have to be credited in this next video.
Good.